Hi, Igaboggy. How's Igaboggy today? How's Igaboggy in another world? How's Igaboggy in another country, another world? How's Igaboggy today? Now, I'm going to talk about dogs and puppies, and I am going to talk about them right now. Um, how how's Igaboggy today? How's your dogs? How's your dog? Now, when you're taking the dog out for a walk, it's really important to take the dog. You can take yeah. You put your dog on the lead. When when you're taking the dog and you're putting the dog on the lead, you've got to is make sure your dog is proper on the lead. You can get a harnessing on your dog. Um, if your dog is barking at people walking past and yeah, barking at people walking past, what do you do? Well, what you can do is you can correct the dog. You gotta correct the dog on the level. If your dog is barking at people walking, and if your dog is not doing when it's told, like if your dog is peeing inside, what do? You you punish that dog, but you do not you do not let your dog, do not hit your dog, do not rub your dog nose in the in the carpet. You don't rub your dog nose in the carpet because it's um they got super smell and all that on their nose and stuff. Well, if your dog is being naughty inside and peeing and pooing inside, what you do is you show the dog. You show the dog and you tell the dog off. And then you take your dog to place. You take your dog to the place, like, you want to know what place is. I mean, you can get your old jumper and tell it to go to timeout, like, go to your kennel, or go to your cage, or go to your kennel and stay there. Don't move. Don't eye contact the dog. Don't look at the dog, because if you look at the dog, that's the dog thinks, aha. The dog thinks it will be funny, so the dog will come out. When you have guests coming in, so when you think it's the right to let your dog out, you let your dog out, and then when you're having a guest coming, you got to make sure when you have your guest coming is make sure your dog is, don't let your dog jump up on people. Don't, if your dog is jumping up on people, make sure you take the dog away or put the dog outside, because um, some people don't like dogs jumping up on you and jumping up on other people, because that some people are scared of dogs. And then what do you do with your when you so you can let your dog in when your dog is settled, because your dog can get hypo. Your dog will start barking, get hypoactive, and then your dog will get in trouble, and then people shout at your dog and say, do this and do this, and the dog don't know what to do. One at a time, one person at a time, saying, go to place, go to quit, go outside. Take your dog outside to potty. Take your dog outside to the toilet. And when your dog finishes, you make sure you bring your dog inside. When your dog is inside, what do? You 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 can pet the dog, but if your dog is if you're giving food to your dog, make sure your dog is correctly. Means make sure your dog is sitting, staying, and make sure you be careful. Be careful what ask ask the owner if it's okay to give your dog treats, because if you give your dog treats and you don't tell your owner you've got treats in your pocket for your dog, for your dog, and you give your dog treats, they might hit some you that is a problem, because that dog might can't have treats. It might got like loose that dog food, loose that dog treat, and it might got on sugar diet. Really important is if you are if you are if you are letting a person feed your dog, just sit with them and keep an eye on them. Because if you're getting your dog to sit, and it's really important to let your dog know people, because that's good. I'm in love with you guys. I'm going to get off here now because my time has run out. In love with you guys. Push the bell button. Put thumbs up. Share this with your friends and your neighbours. Look forward to hear from you. Take care.